when he came and swung his bat a couple of times, you were like, hang on, just give the strike to the other guy. But Shivam Mavi just turned to all of India watching and saying, Ruko, hum bhi hain.
And I don't know what the dressing room talk will be. They'd say, maybe we rushed it a bit too early. I mean, when you saw at the end how the runs came, there is a thought. I mean, I'm one of, I always fight this saying that pre-decided, we got to play aggressive. There's a smart way of playing as well.
Yeah.
So if you look back into this innings, maybe you could, in a meeting or, at the bar, or I don't know what they do these evenings.
Yeah.
There should be a conversation saying, listen, had we held on for a couple of overs at the start, this would have been an easy chase.
Had we not lost 5 wickets at the halfway mark.
Yeah, and Mavi should be the one telling these guys, listen, I went for 20 in the last over because there was a batsman batting at the end. 20, though I could have also scored at any over. He definitely...
Coming in here, I think, I just want to say that I think Team India is better off doing what they just did today. Go all guns blazing at the start and lose a few wickets and then end up losing the game rather badly than play steady without losing wickets, a template which we have been playing for some time now, and stack up a lot through the middle and the end and then expect that to happen. We have had that, and I felt that we haven't had the success that we need. I know what you're saying. All you're saying is just have a look for a couple of overs. But I still feel if we get into this mindset of going hammer and tongs at the start and then solidify through the middle and finish strong, is the best way to get the best out of our batting. I feel that we have a lot of we have a lot of venom in our batting, but for it to come through totally, the mindset needs to shift. And I could see that and feel that today. I completely would be okay with team getting all out for 60 today, because we'd rather go down trying that way than, keep it to the end and keep 10 overs, 130, and then someone comes and plays a blinder in a bilateral. But when we get to the big stage, and when the pressure is on, and when the job needs to be done on that given day, knowing that there's no day after that, that's when we seem to succumb, because that's the method that we're used to playing. This is just a healthy debate that we
fair point. What if you do a middle path? I think I don't think. But you're not saying go back to the old template.
No. I'm not saying about the template. I totally agree. I mean, you got to stick to what you believe in, and you got to either stick to X or Y or Z. And none of these systems will 100% work for you. You got to work out what works for you, and then you go with that template. But the problem is, just a question that I'll bring up to you. Why is it that every captain, at least last 3 years, I can think of, that when Virat Kohli took over, he wanted to change the way Indian team plays. Rohit Sharma took over, he wanted to change the way Indian team plays. Now Hardik Pandya has taken over, he wants the Indian team to change. Why is it that everyone who comes in new wants to change the old system? What is the system problem there? I
think the answer is in the fact that we haven't won any multi-nation tournament. From 2013, we haven't won. I don't think anybody would have come in 2014 and said, I want to change something, because we have won something there, the Champions Trophy. Here, we haven't won a World Cup after 2007. We definitely have the best T20 league in the world. We boast of the best players, most skilled players, best bench strength. Then the results should show, isn't it?
Yeah.
If that is not happening, then there's something wrong in the way we are approaching it, maybe. And that needs to change. I think Virat Kohli said that he wants to change, but I feel his major change came about in Test cricket, the way we played, the way we bowled, the attitude towards fitness. I think Rohit Sharma made a valiant effort in this T20, where in the bilaterals preceding to the World Cup, we did play them in a way which was very aggressive. But when we went to Australia, I thought we obviously thought the wickets weren't suited to that kind of stroke play. We went on the back foot a bit, but here came England and did what they did through the tournament, because that's the habit they got into. Until we make that a habit for ourselves, it's never going to come suddenly in one big game. And that's what I feel.
Fair enough.